Hi, thank you for joining us again here at the Core Rehabilitation's Riverside location. My name is Ronnie Kosei. I'm the physical therapist and clinic manager here. Hope you enjoyed our previous videos. In today's video, we're going to discuss dynamic warm-ups. Dynamic warm-ups are scientifically proven to be a better warm-up than static stretching. It can really help facilitate extra blood flow prior to your workout or your run. Enjoy. Jamie here is performing walking knee hugs, an exercise targeting the upper hamstrings, groin, and glutes. She starts by grabbing her knee and pulling it towards her chest. As she does this, she also lifts her opposite heel off the ground. It is important to stand nice and tall and keep balance, as deviations in posture can stress the upper and lower back. Loretta is performing high knees. Notice how she keeps her torso tall and drives her knees as high as possible. This is a great exercise to actively warm up the hip flexors, core, and calf muscles. To perform quad pulls, begin by grabbing your ankle and pulling it as close to your back as possible. Start with an easy and gentle pull and try to go a little bit further with each step. Here Chris performs quick butt kicks. The key here is to perform as many reps as possible to adequately stretch the quads. To remain coordinated, keep the arms pumping. Lateral lunges will stretch the upper hamstrings, groin, and glutes. For lateral lunges, be sure to keep your knees behind your toes to prevent any knee pain. It is also important that your back stays upright while keeping your core tight. A good progression of lateral lunging is side shuffles. Watch as Loretta maintains a quarter squat position and pushes off with her back foot to propel her sideways. Keep your toes pointed forward, keep your back upright, and keep your core tight. Chris is performing a walking lunge with side twist. For this exercise, lunge with one leg, dropping the back knee to just above the ground, keeping the front knee behind your toes. Then twist to both sides of your body. Try to keep both feet and knees pointing forward. Loretta is performing cradle walks, an exercise to stretch the piriformis. While walking, slowly lift the leg up towards your chest with both hands. You should feel a pull in the outside part of the hip and into the buttocks. Switch legs and repeat. Continue to loosen up the hip complex by performing forward and lateral leg swings. Remember, start with slow swings and progress to faster and larger swings as you get looser. Hip rotations are an excellent complement to leg swings. As you get loose, try to move your hip through its full range of motion. To perform airplanes, stand on one leg while keeping a slight bend in that knee. Bend at the waist and then raise your arm straight out to the side while trying to balance. Do not round your back, but keep your shoulder blades pinched together. It is also important to keep the hips square and not rotate or open up to one side. This exercise will develop hamstring mobility as well as balance and coordination. Here, Chris is demonstrating a reverse lunge with overhead reach. He starts by taking a step backwards, focusing on keeping both ankles stable and dropping the back knee towards the floor. At the same time, he lifts his hands overhead to increase the stretch of the hip flexor and abdominals. Loretta is demonstrating hamstring scoops. Keep one leg straight and bend at the hips, focusing on keeping the back flat. Scoop down and barely touch the floor with your fingers, then take a step and switch legs. Jamie is performing inchworms, another exercise to actively stretch the hamstrings and warm up the core muscles. Keep your legs as straight as possible and put your hands on the ground. Next, walk out into a plank position. Once there, take small steps towards your hands without bending your knees. Lastly, if you are advanced, you can try the world's greatest stretch. Start by taking a large lunge with one leg and drive the elbow of that same leg inside the knee towards the ground. Next, stabilize yourself with the opposite hand and twist your torso in the opposite direction, following your hand with your eyes. Switch hands and repeat. Finally, straighten the front leg, lean back, and pull the toe towards your body, stretching the hamstrings and calves. Thank you for watching. Mention this video at any Jacksonville area Cora rehabilitation location for a free injury assessment, and be sure to visit Jacksonville Running Company for all your running needs.